次。
Very fella, you're very hard to hide.
Right, how long are you parked for?
2 hours. That's normally how long it takes us to have lunch. Half an hour to wait for you to show up. Then an hour eating, maybe 2.
Yeah, fair cop. Right, let's go Cambridge Terrace.
Cool.
Right, if you haven't already seen my previous link, Shane here has been endeavouring to get out and shoot some of the bus routes and a time lapse around Wellington. So, which ones have you managed so far?
20, 14, 43 and 44, and thanks to the GoPro, a few others. I've only got one up online at the moment. The others just take too long.
Yeah, I've had a special request for the number 18.
If I can get the 18, I would. But last time I tried to ingest some data onto the Final Cut Pro, it choked. I kid you not, it complained it didn't have enough memory.
So
it's really weird.
So everybody needs to go and watch the ones that you're doing so much that you can get some money from the revenue to go buy a new Mac. Yeah. Yeah, you need a new Mac.
True, but I needed a new Mac soon as I bought the last one. A pocket, please, large one.
Large pocket?
Yeah.
Cash.
Yes. What card I can't decide to get one. I've seen you on YouTube.
Have you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're Tim! I knew it!
So anyway, Shane and I have decided to come and sit down at this, is it Greek Memorial?
I believe it's Greek or Turk. One of the memorials to World War I and the battlefield fought there.
Yeah, so we just decided to come and sit down here to eat our lunch today and talk a bit about the GoPro and how we've been finding them. Shane's been having some GoPro issues.
Yeah. I think my use of a GoPro is outside of the design spec.
That would be a large part of it, I would guess. I do find it helps if you turn ProTune on and turn the sharpness down to medium.
It is.
That makes a hell of a lot of difference, I've got to say.
But I've also noticed there's a lot of pixel stretching in the stills.
Yep.
They're blowing up the pixels to straighten up the things. Your large, what was it, 14 megapixel image?
Yep.
Barely larger than a 4K screen size.
Yeah, it's not the absolute most perfect camera by any stretch of the imagination, but out of all the ones I've got, it is the one that I constantly pick up and run with.
Yeah, I'll give you that. And I can hide it on a windscreen of a bus and be unobtrusive.
Yeah, and I can just pick it up, push one button and it goes. With the added on Rode microvideo mic here, it fixes all the sound problems that I was having earlier, and it just makes it not perfect mic for this, but a perfect camera for doing the video logging, but certainly the easiest just to pick up and run with.
True, I'll give you that.
And the image is better than anything we had on any camera 2 years ago.
Oh, that goes without saying. Most of the stuff we were shooting back then was SD, and the camera was just freaking big.
Some of the bigger name video loggers have just gone to the camera that I've got sitting at home.
Yeah,
the Sony A7s.
And their biggest complaint is they can't view themselves while they're performing. But you're doing that now.
Yeah, I think you get used to that fairly quickly. I'd absolutely love to be running around with the A7s and a Sony fast zoom lens, but it's the Sony fast zoom lens I've got to get first before I can try that one out. It needs something with that quick autofocus.
Yeah, and that really only works with the Sony branded lenses.
The modifiers are good.
Yeah.
The adapters, the Metabones, and the other one I got that I can't remember the name of. They're good adapters, but they don't work with everything, and they're not the fastest things in the world. So where are we going to go from here?
I don't know. Today I'm planning on taking a lot of photos of our old city. I love the architecture in Wellington. I'm scared we're going to lose it. And I got a little sub-project like shooting micro as well. So
yeah, I fully intend to go out and get some macro photography done at some stage. A lot of people go and do big, grand, epic shots. And I experimented earlier, but would like to do a lot more of the macro videography. From tomorrow until middle of next week, you're going to see a lot of drone shots, because I've just put in a flight plan for 7 days of drone shooting around the whole Petone foreshore and harbour area.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't go for a swim.
Yeah, definitely don't want the drone going for a swim. The drone will not go for a swim.
Yeah, Olympia. This is one of these many forgotten monuments around stuff around the city.
Behind the old pavilion at the Basin, Wellington's major cricket ground, just behind us here. Fantastic venue.
You know the original story behind the pavilion, the cricket grounds?
No?
In the early 1700s, the harbour was too shallow, so they were going to run a canal up
Yes, that's right. It was going to be canals that went straight through from the city out to the harbour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was going to be a whole wharfing area. They laid the roads out and stuff, and in the 1850 and 1855 earthquake, land rode about 10 metres.
Which lifted the whole lot up. Yes.
Yeah, and then suddenly we had a deep water port because all the shallow seabed became solid land and then dropped off. So they didn't need the canal, but then they had this empty space already laid out. Didn't have nothing for it to use the space. And about that time there was this new craze hitting New Zealand. It was taking everywhere. Everyone was playing this new angle game called cricket. New Zealand's first official cricket pitch is the Basin Reserve.
Well, there you go. Something I didn't know.
Oh, so I read it on the plaque on down.
Because I hadn't gone down and read the plaque.
No, I knew.
But see, if you go around and read all these plaques around town, you learn all this stuff, tell other people, and look like you're smart. Until you're stupid enough to tell them you read it on a plaque.
In the 70s, they pulled down so many nice old buildings to put up monsters.
Agreed. We're walking now through the new memorial park, which was put up to commemorate World War II.
1 and 2, because most of the...
Both World Wars. I walked a couple of city blocks now. Well, actually several city blocks now. During my lunch break, so time to head back to work. Found something I didn't know about Wellington, so that's all good. Even though I could have just read it on a plaque.
Yeah, but you had to find the plaque first.
Good point. So go find those plaques, people, and send me things I should go and have a look at and find out about. And you know, it doesn't matter where I walk in Wellington, I always end up with this place behind us.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Wish you had smell-o-vision, it smells great. Yeah.
Hey Jeff. That was Jeff. So I was sitting here at my desk this morning wondering what I was going to do a video about today, and as generally I find out, I should have just got up and walked out and started looking for something and let something pop up by itself.
Yeah.
That usually works quite nicely.
Yep.
Anyway, me back to work.
Unfortunately, I've got the day off.
And you back to photography.
Yep.
And I'll see you tomorrow. And there we are in the car, ready to head home.